and rock.
Ooh yeah. Well, alright, we're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming.
Welcome to another of our Taste Buds episodes, and today we are making jerked chicken. Yes, jerked chicken, live and direct, authentic Jamaican jerk chicken. Let me first and foremost put my disclaimer out there. I may not make it exactly like how everybody else does, and that's perfectly okay. It's not a problem, alright? So the most important aspect of jerk chicken is the use of the allspice berry or pimento. Alright, now there's variations on this recipe. Different households make it different ways in Jamaica, and so please, this is just my version. As a matter of fact, I want to say this is my most traditional version that I would ever try, and I'm just asking once again that you guys be understanding and also respectful of individualism. Yes, let's go. So, garlic, cilantro, onion. I have a small piece of ginger here. I have scallions here. I have thyme. Alright, so this is my fresh ingredients right here. Alright, then let me look over here now. I have my allspice berry, which is important, fundamental to the jerk. I'm also gonna drop a few pieces of cloves in it, and I'm also gonna grate a little bit of nutmeg in it. Yes, I'm gonna grate a little bit of nutmeg in it. I do have a dried, jerk seasoning that I've prepared on my own, just adding a whole bunch of powdered seasonings, and I will use that a little bit on the chicken. It's very, very spicy, and so I'll be adding that. Black pepper, garlic powder, cinnamon, yes, cinnamon, a little bit of meat seasoning. This is proprietary. I make my own little meat seasoning and just add it to the garlic salt bottle, so don't come for me. This is meat seasoning. And I do have some rotisserie seasoning that I'll be adding to my chicken. I'm using sugar. Definitely need sugar. For color, I'm using some Big Joel. Yes, and this, if you cannot find this, this is like an egg powder. It's like a yellow color, and it's very, very good. Very, very good. It's also seasoning, but I'm adding that just to my chicken to make it a little bit pretty. And then I'm using some Larry's seasoning salt. Everything will be added to my food processor, and we just basically make a quick marinade. I add some oil, and also I have Scotch Bonnet Pepper that I have in my refrigerator that I'll be adding to my food processor. So let's get going. Yeah, jerk chicken we say. All of this, I'm just gonna add a Jamaican Scotch Bonnet Pepper, yeah, and this is different from habanero. It's a little bit more flavorful than the habanero, and you just want to basically clean the stump off, get off all of the little stuff, this is piece of scallion, and just wash it and add it to it. All right, you always want to add a little bit of oil to your food processor, and the reason why I use oil, guys, is because oil helps with the absorption of the seasonings, and so I'm just adding maybe about a quarter of a cup or a little bit less, maybe 1/3 of a cup of cooking oil to my food processor, and then it's time to get this on the roll, yeah, just like that. Remember Mama said you. Awesome. And that's, look at that. Now, many people might say, what about the color? How come the color is so light? And that's because most Jamaicans use browning or soy sauce to make the color a little bit richer. And for this, I'm just going to add my mushroom soy sauce. Yes, and the mushroom soy sauce will add two things: the color and also the salt content. Now I don't want it to be too black, and so I don't have to add any more than maybe 3 tablespoons of the mushroom soy sauce. All right, let's see what happens. There you go. And guys, you're good to go with this color. I promise you don't have to go darker. If you want, you can add more stuff to it to make it darker, but I'm good to go with this, and you will see why. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is wash and prep my chicken, and then we just pour the sauce on and we're good to go. All right. So I have some drumsticks here, guys, and I have seasoned up other pieces of meat, prior to this. I had some boneless thighs. I seasoned that up with the jerk seasoning and everything. So I'm just showing you for demonstration purpose my drumsticks. I'm gonna add all my powdered seasoning, and I'll put the amount in the description box, okay? And once you've added your powdered seasoning, the very last thing I'm gonna add is some nutmeg. Yes, nutmeg. Nutmeg can be used in jerk seasoning. As a matter of fact, it gives an awesome flavor. The reason why I add my powdered seasoning separate is because I want each stage of the seasoning to sync well. So once you add your powdered seasoning, mix it in. Make sure it's properly, coating the chicken and everything looks awesome. Yeah, mix it in and dry out all of that excess juice that is in there and stuff. And this is how it looks once it's mixed in. And then the next thing you're gonna do now is you're gonna add your wet jerk seasoning that was made in the food processor. And once you add your wet jerk seasoning, again, this is the marinating stage. You're gonna put this chicken down, mix in your seasoning rather, and put this chicken down to marinate 4 hours or maybe overnight. I'm gonna leave mine overnight. Next stage is cooking. So it's been 24 hours and our chicken is just awesome and ready to go. And we have the grill light outside, and so we're gonna place our chicken on the grill. Now for this, my grill is weird, so I can't put the chicken over the direct heat because I don't want it to burn. So we're doing sort of like indirect heat. All right, guys, but you know your grill, you know what you're doing, you know how to light to get the right temperature and stuff. So our chicken is just being cooked, and we have to make sure we soak it correctly because chicken legs are difficult to grill, and I'm doing all drumsticks today. All right, so we're at this time just jerking and making sure we're soaked in nicely and everything is going good. That's what you want to achieve, right? Nice golden color without any excessive black burn or charred skins. And yeah, guys, if you follow the recipe and if you cook it at the right temperature, you will get an awesome thing. So the wife is gonna add some corn because she wants corn with our jerk chicken, and we just keep the grill covered and keep the fire stoked and everything, and we will have a very nice meal at the end of it all. All right. Our corn has been nicely charred, and we kept the skin on to protect it. We didn't want it to be overly black, and so you could take the skin off and just watch it moderately. I have my chicken here and it's all soaking, and we're just keeping it there so that everything goes right through to the bone. And this is the finished product, guys. I have some jerk sauce that I made, and I have my corn, and I grilled up some pineapples, and yeah, jerk chicken on fleek. Normally you would chop this up and make it